What's up, everybody? Glad you could make it. I'm Travis with Colfax Collectibles, and today we're going to take a look at our most recent PSA submission. Yes, these are all individually wrapped, and yes, I already know what the grades are. So, most people who do these are going to pretend like they don't know the grades. I knew the grades way before we got them back. That's how PSA does it. They let you know. So maybe some people don't look. I can't help myself. I have to know what's going on. But I figured I would share this with you guys so that you can kind of see what are some of the myths, what are some of the things that people say about grading. Should you grade this? Should you grade that? How are you going to get graded? So on and so forth. So we've got 28 cards here. We'll go through. We've got a mixture of a bunch of different things so we can really see how PSA works with some of the cards, because there's a lot of people who talk about patch cards, thick cards, how things are graded. So we'll take a look at all of that today. So we're actually going to start off with one of those thick patch cards. This is a 2023 Gold Standard Russell Wilson Heart of Gold Threads, 4 of 10. This is one that I actually got from Acme Packs in Andy's break. He pulled this for me quite a while ago, a couple months, 2-3 months ago, something like that. And with the submission, I wanted to send this in just to test. I don't PC Russell Wilson. I'm not a Broncos fan or any of that kind of stuff. It's just a card that I had that was very thick and had a patch in it. So I figured, why not send it in, see what kind of grade we get. The surface is perfect. There's nothing wrong with the surface at all. The centering looks to be really good. So I figured, well, let's send it in and see what we get. And the talk of a thick card with a patch getting bad grades is absolutely true. This one got a 6, which is going to be the worst grade in the whole pile. So I wanted to get this one out of the way. But very good looking card. It's a nice looking card. Not a highly desirable card by any means, but very nice looking, and there was no surface issues whatsoever. But with it being a thick card and being a patch card, these just are very, very, very difficult to get a good grade on. So unfortunately, this one got a 6, but I didn't plan on doing anything with this card anyway, so it was good information to know. So next one we will do is this 2023 Rookies and Stars Anthony Richardson Stellar Rookies Red Plaid. This one is a gorgeous card. And this comes out of Rookies and Stars Retail. The checker is a retail card. But a cool card nonetheless. By the way, some of these are my brother's cards. Some of them are mine. Most of these are for PC. So even though we always want 10s, it's not like we need it for resale value. But on this Anthony Richardson Rookies and Stars Red Plaid, a 10 was given. So very happy with that one. Hopefully he has a wonderful year next year. But yeah, very cool. 10 on that one. Next one we're going to go to. This one was a little confusing to me. This is a Rookies and Stars. This one's actually out of hobby. But this is a 10 of 25, I believe. Yep, 10 of 25. Dalton Kincaid auto. Centering looks good. There's no visible markings or anything on this. The corners look nice. I assumed that this one would probably get a 10. If not a 10, it would be a 9 for sure. This one got an 8, and I don't have an answer for it. I don't know what it is that they're seeing that I am not seeing on this card. But the card looks flawless to me. Everything about it looks perfect. So I'm not real sure. I have no idea. But for some reason, I don't know if it's the foil or what the deal is, but PSA gave this one an 8. The centering on the back isn't 100% perfect. You can see it's a little heavy here, but they don't really ding it for the back. I don't know. This one was a tough one. So not real happy to see that come back as an 8, but is what it is. That's a PC for me, so it's whatever. This one here, this is a Anthony Richardson Crusade. Got a lot of Rookies and Stars going on this one. This is a beautiful card. These I figured would be a little tough to grade simply because of anytime you've got a chrome, it's really easy to see surface marks and scratches and all that in it. So this one was a little bit of a Hail Mary, but we got lucky. And this one 10. So very happy about that. Anthony Richardson Crusade Silver Gem Mint 10. So extremely happy about that one. Then we get some CJ Stroud action here. This one, I was pretty sure was not going to 10. The reason for it is because pulsars, mosaics, they're very, very difficult to grade. This one, the centering isn't 100% perfect on it. It's not bad. It could still fall in the 10 range, but you know, the centering is a little tough. So I figured with both of those things together, this probably wasn't going to 10, and it did not. It's a 9. So not horrible. I'm not upset about it because this is what I assumed it was going to be. These cards are just difficult to grade. So a 9 on this, I'm happy with. I've seen people get 10s off of this, and congrats to them. That's fantastic. But we got a 9 on this. This one I'm not looking to sell anyway. This is a PC card, so not too concerned about it. But would have been nice if that was a 10. Next one. This one is one for my brother here. He's a 49ers fan, big Brock Purdy fan. Not that this is a crazy card by any means. It's just a standard Prism 2022 Prism Brock Purdy rookie card. But this was one of I think it was the first rookie card that my brother got, Brock Purdy. So he was excited to get this cased, and this is his piece. So he's super happy with it. And so, of course, we always want to see a good grade, and this one got a 10. So Brock Purdy rookie, base Prism, nothing crazy, but a Gem Mint 10 on that one. So he doesn't know his grades yet, actually. So he's going to find out later today, but he's going to be very happy with this one. Next one, I knew this one was going to be a tough one to grade as well. This is the Topps, the Tyson Beck artwork. I don't really know what to call it, but Topps comes out with these cards occasionally. I know they've done it with Victor Wembanyama, done it with CJ Stroud. This was the playoff card for CJ Stroud that I picked up directly from Topps. You can tell the centering top to bottom isn't the greatest, but this card, they sent it to me. I never did anything with it. I didn't take it out of the packaging until I sent it to PSA. So this card's never really been touched at all, but I assumed it wouldn't grade well because it is a thick card and the centering wasn't that great, and we got a 9. So this is what I assumed it was going to get. But most of these cards I just wanted to get cased up so that they don't get any damage, that kind of stuff, and I can display them. So another PC card, so not a big deal. Cool card, very cool card, but got a 9 on that one. Next, this is one that is one of my brothers, Jamison Williams, rookie from Don Russ Elite. This one is numbered to 10, and that's why he wanted to grade this one. Anytime it has these crazy designs on it, like I was saying before, the mosaics, the pulsars, hypers, those kind of things, it's a little bit tough because down in the little tiny crevices there, you can get stuff down in there, and then they get bad grades for it. So this one was kind of a Hail Mary for him as well. He just wanted to see what would happen with this one, and this one came back at 10. So very, very beautiful card. This is a really, really nice looking card. I know Jamison Williams doesn't have a ton of hype around him, but with the Lions, doing well, and this being his rookie, and it being numbered to 10, and now a Gem Mint 10, I'm sure a Detroit Lions fan would love to have this see. So very happy with that one. Next, this one is another one that I just wanted to get cased. This is going to be a thick card from Absolute Hobby. This is one that I got from Hitman in one of his breaks. And this one is numbered 65 to 199. So Puka Auto rookie. I wanted to get this thing, put into a case as quickly as possible. I assumed this wouldn't 10. I would be happy if it 10, and unfortunately it did not 10. But it's not surprising. These thick cards they're always going to be tough. So got a 9 on this one. The card actually looks fantastic. It's centered well. It looks good. But it's a thick card, so I don't know if there's a little bit of, I think some of this foil, kind of pull back on one of the corners or something, and dinged for that. But PSA 9 on the Absolute rookie Puka Nacua auto. Next one, my brother this is my brother's. By the way, the right pile is my brother's, the left pile is mine. 28 cards total, 18 of them are his, 10 are mine. So this one, Kyle was really hoping to get a good grade on because, it's JJ, and he knew he was going to go up in the draft, high in the draft. This is his first Bowman. auto, all that kind of stuff. So, but in conversations that I was having with Kyle, he told me that he did not think this was going to gem, that there was a few little surface scratches on it with this kind of refractor design here, this hollow design. So he did not think it was going to 10, and he was correct. This one came back as a 9, but I do remember him saying he thought it wasn't going to get a good grade at all, but getting a 9 out of it isn't bad at all. And McCarthy just going last week in the draft. Yeah, he's going to be happy about this one. So not bad. Of course, a 10 is what you always want, but can't complain about a 9 on that one. This is another PC card for me. This is Kenny Bell. I am a Husker fan, of course. Kenny Bell played for the Huskers, and this was actually I used some points through Panini to get this card. This is a jersey number card, number 80. And this one is numbered 9 of 80. So this one I just wanted to get cased as well. It's funny because this same situation as the, what other card was it? The card that, the Topps CJ Stroud, this one that I got sent to me. This card I did not even take out of the packaging that Panini sent to me. It stayed in there until I sent it in to get graded, and it came back in 9. Now, my thought on this is because this is kind of a shadow box style. This is all cut out around him. So these are all surfaces. So it's really easy for one of these surfaces to have a little nick or ding, something in it. That would be my assumption because I don't see anything wrong with this card. But nonetheless, got a 9. Cool card for the PC. Not concerned too much about it. I know it's safe now. So very cool. I'll go to one of Kyle's. This one is a 2023 Prism Jahmyr Gibbs auto. On the silver, he PCs Jahmyr Gibbs as well, so he was really excited about this one. This one, I can't remember if he thought this one was going to 10 or not, but he wanted to get this one up, and this one came back a 10. So he's going to be very happy about this. Anytime you can get a top rookie, especially an auto and a Prism in a Gem Mint 10, you did really well. So he's going to be very happy about that one, and I'm actually really happy about this one too because I know how much that's going to make him happy. I'm getting my piles messed up here. Okay, let's do another one of his, and this one is similar. This one is just the Prism Silver, so no auto on this one, just the Prism Silver on it. But he wanted to get again. This is his PC, so he wanted to get this one graded. This one also came back at 10. So much love for the Prism cards from PSA. So Jahmyr Gibbs, silver rookie, and mint 10 on that one. I would jump over here. Now this one is just going to be a base CJ Stroud Vortex. This was another one where I wanted to test, and see how PSA would treat one of these cards that has a lot of stuff going on it. These are tough when you're sending them in because it is a little deceiving when you're looking at it. You do your best to kind of clean them up and make sure they look good, and you check the corners and all that. It's always hard to really know what these are going to get graded, so I just sent one in. This card is not a valuable card. I just sent it in to see what we get. We got a 9. So my guess is up here you can kind of see where this foil meets the edge. Kind of see it pulling back just a little bit on there. I'm sure that there are some other places inside this Vortex design where there's something that I can't see with my eyes, but this up here, I'm assuming, is the reason why at 9 instead of 10. That's just the way the card is. So not a valuable card, just a standard insert, nothing crazy. But it is nice to know that these Vortexes, that's something that we need to look for in them in. So next one, we've got a Tyjae Spears on the pink auto. This one was another one that Kyle was interested in sending in because with Derrick Henry no longer being Titans, he wanted to get this one in because Tyjae is probably the future running back for the Titans, even though they brought in Pollard, but wanted to get this one in as quickly as possible. Tyjae Spears autographed pink Prism. This one came back a 9. Not 100% sure why. It looks like there might be something right here. Tough to say, but something as small as that obviously will keep it from. So it could be that. It could be one of the edges or something. But centering looks good. Centering looks good. It's a nice clean card. So That would be my guess. Is just these little dimples right here is probably what kept it from. But beautiful card nonetheless. Tyjae Spears auto pink. Let's do another one of his. This one is another one for his PC. This is another rookie Brock Purdy from Don Russ Elite. This is Aspirations. This one is numbered, looks like 7 of 86 on this one. Very cool looking card. Also got the hollow look behind it. This one, I can't remember if he thought this one was going to gem or not, but it did. So he got a 10 on this one. So his Brock Purdy's, his rookie Brock Purdy's that he sent in, both gemmed. So he's going to be very, very happy about it. So cool looking card. Again, not super valuable, probably a couple $100. Now as a 10, it'll be a couple $100, but he's not going to sell this. So he doesn't care. This is for him personally. So he will be happy about that one. Here is another base. Well, not, I mean, it's a base card. It's a buy storm. It's an insert, but nothing crazy, nothing expensive or anything. Just wanted to see what this would grade. You can tell that the centering left to right is a little bit off. It's a little heavy on this side. But again, just wanting to see how PSA is going to treat cards like this. This is just a retail, paper stock type card. But cool card, cool looking card nonetheless. We wanted to get this one in there. This one came back a 9. So about what I expected. With the centering being a little bit off, it's not horrible. It probably still could have gemmed, but with these cards being just a kind of a cheap stock card, there's probably some imperfections on here that I cannot see. But yep, CJ Stroud by Storm out of Absolute, coming back as a 9. All right, a little bit of basketball. We don't really do much basketball, but anytime you've got a Victor, it's something that you want to get sent in right away. So this is one of Kyle's. He pulled a Victor rookie from Prism. This is actually from Draft Picks. He pulled this and just wanted to get it in there to see if it would gem or not, and it did. So far the Prisms have been getting really, really good grades outside of the CJ Stroud Pulsar Prism that I have, but a nice 10 on this Victor. Again, I don't know if he plans on doing anything with this card, but he wanted to send this one in just to kind of check it out. So nice 10 on the Victor there, Kyle. I've got another Stroud here. This one is from Rookies and Stars. This is retail because it's a checker. This is the red plaid. CJ Stroud Airborne. This one had me a little bit nervous. You can see the centering. It's a little bit heavy on this side, left to right. And then anytime you've got like a checker pattern or a mosaic pattern, you can see some of the print lines in it, so that makes me a little nervous. But again, wanted to test it, and this one came back at 10. So not going to complain about that whatsoever. That one makes me happy. Get this one back as a 10. Again, he's seeing this, so not looking to sell it or anything, but getting it as a 10 will always make you happy. So 10 on the CJ Stroud Airborne red plaid. Another Purdy for Kyle's PC. This one is sweet. 2023 Brock Purdy Color Burst coming out of Phoenix. And this one I know he was really hoping to get a 10 on, and he did. So he's going to be very, very happy about this one because this is a beautiful card. Not his rookie. This is from 23, but still a gorgeous, gorgeous card here coming in at a 10. So Phoenix Brock Purdy on a 10. This one I was positive was not going to get a good grade on because these Thriller cards, you can see every imperfection on these. That the whole front of this card, including the player, is this kind of chrome hollow type look. And I mean, even when you're just pulling it out of the pack, they will scratch. So I assumed this wasn't going to grade good. It looks like the edge here, it's kind of hard to see, but you can kind of see a little bit here. Looks like this foil on the edge just doesn't meet real well. I mean, you can see everything on these cards. So I was pretty positive this was not going to get a good grade. Somehow we got a 10. I have no idea. Very confusing. I thought for sure at best this would be a 9, but we got a 10. But Josh Allen is my main PC guy, so I'm very happy about this. The card is gorgeous, so I love these cards. I just didn't think it was going to get a good grade. But I'm not going to complain. I don't know what the reasoning for the 10 is, but I'll take it. So, yeah, pretty happy about that one. JSN is another one that my brother has been PCing this year. This one, I remember telling him I did not think was going to get a good grade. I sent in a Tyreek Hill Gold Wave on our last PSA round, and it got dinged hard. So I did not think that this one was going to grade very well. You can kind of see, get it in the right light, kind of see a line here, one in the middle, and then one down here. These are pretty common with Mosaic, but it's pretty strong in this card, and this one came back a 7. So I was pretty positive this one wasn't going to grade well, and it didn't. These Mosaics are just tough. All the lines and all the stuff going on in the background. This one came back a 7 for him. He's probably not going to be super happy about that, but you know, I know we had this discussion beforehand. So 7 on the JSN there. This one is in the wrong pile because this is not my card. This one is Kyle. We'll just go ahead and do this one. As a 49ers fan, Kyle also wanted to send this Debo in. I think he won this in a break. And he knew, like I said, we were talking about, you know, thick cards, patch cards are not going to grade well, but he still wanted to get this one encased so that it wouldn't get damaged. The card looks super clean. Really nothing on this card. I mean, it's perfect. But with it being thick and with it being a patch, we assumed it wasn't going to grade super well. And he got an 8 on it. So an 8 is probably a pretty good grade for a card like this. You know, thick patch card. Probably not too bad of a deal there. This one is 69 out of 199. And this is from 2019. Very cool looking card. Debo rookie. And so he's probably going to be happy with it, knowing that this was not, more than likely, not going to them. But yeah, 8 on the Spectra. This is a 2023 Phoenix Fired Up Silver Seismic of CJ Stroud. Very nice looking card. This one I thought was probably going to be a 9 or a 10. It's tough. There's a lot of different colors going on in here, so it's hard to see naked eye what's going on. This one did get a 9, so there's probably something going on in there that we're not seeing because centering looks pretty good. It looks to be very clean, but can't see it the way that the graders can see it. Nonetheless, very nice card. One more here. This is a Zay Flowers silver rookie. Kyle pulled a lot of Prism, or opened a lot of Prism this year. So he's got a lot of the rookies that he wanted to get taken care of here. And this one, let's see. This one's a 9. I couldn't remember if this one was a 9 or a 10. This one is a 9. This is the first Prism of his, I believe, that didn't gem. I'm not real sure why. I don't know. I'm looking at it right now. I don't really see anything that's showing me why this should 9, but yeah, this one came in as a 9. So nice card. Silvers are always nice to have. This one came back a 9. All right, here is a Stroud Camo Pink. Again, Mosaics. I haven't had good luck with Mosaics in grades. So this one I did not know what it was gonna be, and this one came back a 9. So this is actually a good grade in my opinion, because these cards typically don't grade the greatest. But a 9 on the Stroud Camo Pink. So very cool card. And our last one here is a Devon Achane on a Prism Silver. Again, another just standard Prism Silver rookie card. This one came back a 9. So I don't know, this one and the Zay Flowers, whatever it is that gave both of these 9s, I'm not 100% sure. Whereas the other Prisms, the Jameer Gibbs, coming back as 10s, I don't know. But I would assume it's got to be like a dimple, or it's got to be the edges or something like that, because the surfaces of these cards they look flawless to me. But all in all, not a bad haul here. We got 28 cards. We got the majority of them are going to be 9s, handful of 10s, and of course those thicker cards, those patch cards, never going to grade well. I think the best one we got was that Debo at an 8. Not horrible, not going to complain. But yeah, it was fun. We do these about every month or so. So when we send our next one out and we get them in, we'll do another reveal. Love if you would like and subscribe to the channel, and if you're interested in breaks, we do those as well. You can check our website at colfaxcc.com, and we'll see you on the next one.